Hey, it's Katrina here. So I think I'm in about week 7 now. My first day back at work since the holidays. It was a hard. My mobile's going off. It was sort of a hard day. I had lots of little snacks like dry rice biscuits and cut up carrot and just a small amount of kind of risotto made up. I found that when I tend to try and go for a half an hour walk during work in the afternoon, and when I came back, I get the real queasiness, I feel like the best way for me to overcome my queasiness is to eat. And I'm just talking about eating little nibbly bits of rice biscuit or whatever. Hoping that's the right thing I should be doing, because feeling like being sick is not at all a pleasurable thing. So at the moment I'm not feeling like I have to be sick. I just feel kind of queasy and nauseous until I eat. And then I know it takes a little bit of time for it to process, and then I stop feeling queasy. It was really actually quite nice to be back at work and to be focused on other things, and I seemed to have a bit of energy. I could do my walk fine. It didn't really take much out of me, which was good. Lunches and dinners are just, I usually have a really big appetite, so it's really surprising that I look at food. Like, Dal made this really beautiful salmon with beautiful mash and some lovely steamed veggies, and I looked at it like I was thinking I need to eat. Like in my head, I need to eat. And it came and we sat down to eat, and I looked at it and I just went, I don't want to eat that. And I tried. I'm like, I would usually scoff this down, and it was beautiful. And I could barely eat any of it. It was really hard. So I'm not sure whether it was a little bit too much seasoning, or I don't know, it didn't work for me. We've just had a nice steak and veg, and it's pretty a simple meal, and I got through that, which is good. So I have no idea what's going on. It's kind of I'm calling it kind of trying to balance that homeostasis, trying to find that ultimate balance, so you can be a little bit productive and not feel so queasy, not feel so nauseous. Do I need to be drinking more water? Do I need to be eating more snacky food? Am I not getting what I should be getting? I don't know. I think it is just the first time in a really long time where I'm really glad to be back at work and just eating at a regular times and getting a little bit of normal walking in and having distractions with work, and that's definitely made things easy today, so that's good. And I think that's it. I'm definitely noticing the nausea more. I have Pilates tomorrow, so hopefully that'll be good. And I've actually got Pilates. It's a clinical Pilates, so it's it's run by a physiotherapist, which I like. I'm a remedial therapist myself, so I really appreciate the fact that I have someone who's actually tailored a program for me that will work, because I have weakness in my left hip, because I had sciatica when I was younger, which is actually something you would have when you were 18, not like 18. So I maintain funny back that I've got, so that there's a bit of maintenance there, but also I want to get myself strong to be able to carry a baby, really. So I'm not the healthiest I've ever been. My healthiest is probably when I was exercising a lot when I was living in the UK, because I just had a different lifestyle and I could go to the gym 6 days a week. I will be investigating hypnobirthing. I've seen a lot of it on YouTube, and it looks like something of real interest. I can't imagine, you know, if you've got an option available to you where you can have a pain scale of under 5 whilst you're giving birth and you have all the energy in the world to walk around afterwards, why wouldn't you? I'm guessing there'll be some sort of a cost outlay, but I think it'll be well worth it. I'm not sure how well Dale is going to do with me in agony. I'm not sure how well I'll do with being in agony. I have no idea whether I'll be able to deliver naturally. My mum delivered both my brother and I were by cesarean, but that's my mum, not me. I will also be looking at, I will be investigating cloth nappies. I've seen a lot of that on YouTube. A lot of stuff on YouTube. I think there's the cloth nappy channel or cloth diaper channel or something. I'm really interested in it. My dad's partner actually brought up the point not long ago. They were in some nice little beach place, and she said how disgusting it was that she was walking along the beach and saw this nappy just kind of come into shore, and she's just like, ugh, you know. I don't think she's like, we'll pay, but I have a feeling that family would probably contribute, I'm thinking, to a little stash. The practicalities of it, I have no idea. I think you'd need to be really organised with your washing. I basically do all the washing here. I mean, Dale and I are totally 50-50. We do an equal share of the housework. It's very evenly. It kind of falls into place where we're wanting to put our time. I'm more than happy to spend a couple of hours on the weekend getting all of the washing done. I've seen a lot of videos about how people manage their cloth nappy kind of stash and cleaning it and stripping it or something. It looks like a lot of water. It looks like a lot of water that people use. We are, I'm part of a quite environmentally conscious company. We've got very environmentally conscious friends. We are environmentally conscious as much as we can be, as much as we want to be. And the one issue, at least I know, that Dale has with cloth nappies, he doesn't know a lot about it. He's definitely not seen near the number of videos that I've seen of women promoting it and showing, like, you've got, day in the life of a cloth nappy mum and that kind of stuff. I guess it could depend on which type you go with. I don't know, the G Grovia thing sounded interesting because at the moment we're in an apartment which is actually smaller than our previous one, and so I don't know how long we'll be here for, but certainly the bathroom is too small to be doing all that kind of stuff. We'd need to have a system which really works for us. So the Grovia one, where you put you put like a biodegradable sheet thing, almost like putting toilet paper into the nappy, and then instead of kind of having to use the water spray, you like pick it out, like pick up that piece of paper. Looked like toilet paper. I mean, it just seemed like, it was appropriate to flush, and that seemed alright. I've saw a review from a lady who said that piss that is in contact with the back of the skin, it gathers and gets all bunched up, in the case of her child, which doesn't sound particularly comfortable for a kid. I don't know, I'll do some more investigation, I guess, into it. What I've consistently heard is the best step, at least, for trying it is not to go with a particular brand. So I wouldn't just go with that Grovia brand. You'd need to go with a couple of different, because you've got a Velcro thingy and you've got snappy thingies and you've got little pull cords on the side, because you just don't know the girth around the tummy and the leg shape, how chunky or small they're going to be, and